Hey guys, it's Jay. Today, today we'll be looking at an interesting match. It's a Reaper match, and this Reaper is a Hydra tier Reaper for last season. This season, he's an Evil Dragon tier. He played pretty well, but we managed to pull a draw somehow, and I think that you guys can learn more from a match by seeing most of the times when I see matches in identityv, they don't exactly explain how that win came about, like things work in higher tiers. So me being in I guess Evil Dragon is not the highest tier, but I have been a hunter in Evil Dragon tier, and also I've been a survivor at Titan Unicorn tier basically. So it's not the highest tier, but I have some knowledge of how what is the mindset of games that are being played, I basically would say. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I think it will be pretty insightful. Right off the bat, you can see the Reaper. He found his first target. He's chasing patient. He does a nice double back here, which actually saves him a lot of distance. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sure why the recording has lag. So the double back basically got him this hit. So you have to be very careful when you turn around. It's better to hide near the corner, look at the red light, and then transition. So yeah, that one mistake basically got him that hit, and now he's just playing it like he's just chasing, and it depends on your transitioning skills. Patient transitioned into a wrong area against Reaper. Reaper is very fast. He can catch up to you very fast, and he gets even faster as the game goes on. So he might have gone. I think the better option would have been tight kite in that loop, or avoid kiting him and like try to drop pallets in the area. But it's still very hard because if you don't have a flying wheel, it's very hard to kite him. You need a lot of skill. But I came here, I do a nice basement stun here, but it will go to waste because this happens. Yep, he got hit by the trap. So I act like I'm thinking I'm body blocking, but I'm not going to body block because it's pretty dangerous and it's not worth it. I would rather save my health to like harass the chair, but I don't have enough football. But I just try to bait him, but it doesn't work. So the idea here is just that I'm just trying to like let the acrobat decode while I'm here, because he's trying to, like any hunter, he's trying to harass the ciphers, but I am trying to like say, hey, I'm here, don't disturb him. You got a problem, man. But yeah, he goes back again, and we just let him die because it's kind of useless to like go and rescue him, because it's very hard to kite the Reaper at this area, and he won't make much distance with his hook. So I think that's why it's better not to rescue. And now you see all of us are in full health. If let's say Acro went for the rescue, if Patient went down very fast, we have one survivor who's half health. So it's better to get full health, and you have the kiting abilities. So, but in this type of scenario, you ideally want the second person getting chased to kite pretty long, which is what Acro does here. He kites pretty good. I'm sorry if I didn't change the video quick enough, but he kites for like a pretty decent time. Nice dodge, and then he does a pretty good job here. So that's why it was close to a draw. Whenever you don't go for the save, the second kite must be pretty good, or you risk losing the entire game. So yeah, he plays around here. He's buying time basically. This is what I meant by tight kiting. Ripper is very weak at that. If you understand his hitbox, you can always play around the pallet. That's what Patient should have done. Because like, I think most survivors, they get confused. Like for example, if you go up against Feaster, distance works, and also tight kiting works. But against a hunter like Ripper, I do something dumb here. I thought I could get the stun, but it was so dumb. Like I only used 87% of my football, and I was kind of getting desperate because I wanted to like gain a bit of an advantage, but it was really dumb. Don't go. The general rule of thumb is if your football is less than 40 to 50%, don't go for stuns anymore. Keep it for yourself. So yeah, I definitely broke that rule. So now I'm being healed, and the Ripper is like trying really hard, to be honest. He's trying to get that win. He's not going for a draw, and he goes after the Perfumer because he knows that this loop is pretty strong, and he doesn't want to waste time. But I feel like he made a mistake. I would have committed chase. Because later you'll see he actually has trump card, but maybe it's a Hydra tier thing. I'm not sure how it works, but based on this, like he goes after the Perfumer, baits the flying wheel and got the hit instantly. So now Perfumer will have a pretty rough time hiding here because most of the pallets are used, but I don't think she realizes that. And she, like, this is the part I don't understand. Like, they just run away from Ripper because he's too fast. Like, you see how fast he gains distance. Like, it doesn't even matter if you have Perfume. It's better to tight kite and play around like that. But I guess it's very because like most hunters, if you run away, it's a pretty good strategy. It's called marathon kind of thing, I believe. So it works, but against Ripper it doesn't work, and this is so dumb. Like, if the hunter is like even near you should just abandon the cipher and go to a different cipher. But he was just decoding, and it was almost like a very close terror shot. So yeah, now he's just okay. Now he gets a hit here. I wanted to take the hit because I had a syringe. So I want him to think that, oh, we already have like 3 people half on health. But unfortunately, it is not the case because I'm healing right now as we speak because I have the syringe. So he finally gets the acro, and now he's on his second chair, I believe. This acro is pretty good. He kited pretty okay, I would say. The Perfumer also did a pretty good job. Perfumer is like basically the decoder in this game. So yeah, this is me. My heart is beating like crazy. I know that I have to pull off this rescue or this game is over. So I get hit here, unfortunately, with the Foggy Blade. So I try to bait him because I understand his big hitbox, and I know I have to go for the stun here, and boom, I stun him. This one stun changed the entire game basically. So I go for the save here, and I want to take the hit. Don't notice how I go in front of him and then I turn to the left because I want him to think that he has a clear shot. The moment he strikes, I go back again. So that's how you bait Ripper's hitbox, I would say. So now he got me here. He gets very greedy here. I would have never done this. I would have checked immediately because I know I would not make it here. Maybe he has Iron Claw, I'm not sure, but let me check his build. No, he doesn't have Iron Claw. Iron Claw is this thing. I mean, yeah, this thing. It gives you like I bring this with Feaster sometimes, but it's it helps on certain matches, but not all. So he got greedy there and he messed up. So what I do here is I decide to take the kite. The being is that I just want to secure a draw. I'm not trying to go for a win because I feel like the match was too close for that. So I know that in this loop I can buy at least 5 to 10 seconds, which is enough to open the exit gate. So I just use myself as bait basically, and also I'm not dead on share. So if I even if I die in lesser than that, I can buy some time because he already used this abnormal. So yeah, and the game is over basically. So yeah, I think like in higher tier you have to analyze games more, I would say. Like doesn't mean that you have to rescue every single time. There are instances where like when you rescue and the player goes down very fast, but let's say if you're a psychologist, you have 3 health states. To rescue, he took 2 of your health states away. That's a huge trade-off, meaning that for that 5-second kite rescue, you wasted 2 of your health states, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. So yeah, you have to understand trade-offs basically. That's how I like to think of playing this game. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one.